Hi everyone, I wanted to make a video to show you my graphic novels for Archie Comics, and there's a couple that are like actual hardbound books as well, but the majority of these I got recently within the past couple years. If there's something old, I will point it out to you. So I just wanted to, I have made videos I think on some of these and got into the details, but for the ones I haven't, I will work on that for future. This is Jughead, Volume 2, and you can see it has a cover with a modern art. Jughead Jones returns, join Archie's burger-loving best pal as he joins forces with a new friend. Well, she's more than a friend. No, actually, she's just a friend. Well, for a while, she's a foe, but we'll leave that for you to decide. And then I've got The Cartoon Life of Chuck Clayton. And this is from the Archie and Friends All-Stars series. I think I did a video on this one. Also in the Archie and Friends All-Stars, there's Betty and Veronica Beach Party. And there's also the best of Betty's Diary. And this is an Archie's Comics Super Special Fall Spectacular Issue 4. It's a little bit bigger. And it's got more of the paper like the traditional comics. Here's Archie Comics Super Special Christmas Spectacular. And then here's Archie's pal Kevin Keller, Drive Me Crazy. And then I also have this other one, Archie's pal Kevin Keller, Welcome to Riverdale. Oh, here's another one of those Archie and Friends All-Stars. This is Archie's Haunted House. I believe I made a video on this already. And then there, let's see, Archie Rockin' the World, India, China, Australia, and Canada. Let's get ready for a world tour, so big, one continent wasn't enough. Rock out with the hottest bands in comics today, including Josie and the Pussycats, the Madhouse Glads, the Bingos, and of course the Archies. This is actually a hardback book, and it says Archie's Little Readers, Little Archie's Lucky Day. And this is really cute for children, but I wanted it for my collection. I'm gonna see what it looks like. And here's Sabrina, based on the animated TV show. Here's Archie, a rock and roll romance. And it says, on the back it says, the greatest love story in Archie history. The classic love triangle of Archie, Betty, and Veronica gets rocked like never before when Valerie from Josie and the Pussycats moves into town. But Archie and Valerie aren't the only ones making a love connection. Get ready to get down for a real rock and roll romance. And this is Sabrina Super Special number 1. And on the back it has advertisement for Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, part 2, now streaming on Netflix. Okay, this one I got when I was a kid. This is the best of Archie, and I bought this at a bookstore in the mall. I was very proud of it. Had to dig deep in my pockets to have enough money to afford it. It was $7.95. Here's Archie's holiday coloring book, The Adventures of Little Archie. Betty and Veronica, Summer Fun. Archie's Classic Christmas Stories, Volume 1. I always loved the Christmas stories when I was growing up, so this is awesome. Betty and Veronica, Friends Forever. The Adventures of Little Archie, Volume 2. And we have Josie and the Pussycats, Volume 1. Archie Americana series, Best of the 80s. And this is the only one that I have. I don't have all the ones from the decades. But since the 80s are my thing, that's when I was a teenager, I decided to get that one first. Here's Betty and Veronica Shopping Spree. And I've got a few of these Archie's Big Book. This is Volume 3, Rock and Roll. And this next one is called Magic, Music, and Mischief. And there's a Volume 2, Fantasy. And I have Volume 7, Musical Genius. And Volume 6, High School Yearbook. This is a hardback book. It's called Jinx, Volume 2, Little Missteps. And then I have these kind of giant comics, like they're digest, but they're giant. So I've got the Archie Giant Comics Hop. I've got Archie 1,000 Page Comics Jubilee. Archie Giant Comics Jump. Archie 1,000 Page Comics Joy. You can see how thick these are. Archie Giant Comics Gala, or Gala, depending how you pronounce it. Archie 1,000 Page Comics Delight. Again, this is another big thick one. And then Archie 1,000 Page Comics Dream. Okay. And these next ones are all about the same size. A couple of them are a little off. This is Betty and Veronica, Fairy Tales. Archie and Me, book number 2. And this one is Archie and Me. These are cool because they have like table contents for the original stories, and they tell you the title, the issue it appeared in, and the date, which is really neat. Here's Life with Archie. And I also have Life with Archie book 2. Betty and Veronica Spectacular. Betty and Veronica Spectacular book 2. And also book 3. And here's The Complete Cosmo, The Merry Martian. Classic sci-fi from the 1950s. Betty and Me. Archie Fun and Games Activity Book. Archie 3000. So it says travel to the 31st century with Archie and his friends. In the year 3000, Riverdale is home to hoverboards, intergalactic travel, alien life, and everyone's favorite space case, Archie. Katie Keene. Reggie and Me. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Complete Collection, Volume 1. And this one's interesting because it is in black and white. Archie's Explorers of the Unknown. The New Archies. World of Archie, Book 2. Archie, 80 Years of Christmas. She's Josie. Archie at Riverdale High, Book 2. And Archie at Riverdale High, Book 3. And here's the Best of Archie Comics, 80th Anniversary Edition. And then The Best of Josie and the Pussycats, over 400 pages. So that's it. So on almost all of these, I ordered them from archiecomics.com. So that's a really good place to go look for these. You might be able to find them some other places too, but they have a lot of good sales and good deals sometimes if you buy multiples. So be sure to check that out. Thanks for watching.